My name is Jamie Baldanza, and I'm a wild horse photographer and advocate, and I'm just a Jersey girl who fell in love with the Wild West.
My name is Deb Lee Carson, and I'm actually from Minnesota, but my passion is wild horse photography.
Finding wild horses can be a total crapshoot. Just because a horse was in one area the day before doesn't mean it's going to be there the day after. You can go in there with a plan, but you're going to just have to throw it out because you're at the mercy of wildlife, landscape, and weather. We're getting hailed on. Whew. So you just have to go in there with an open mind and get what you get.
Going up to Dry Lake was a bit of a challenge. We tried to drive up, and we got 25 yards off the road, and we got a little muddy, and that's when I realized this isn't going to happen, and hiked up a different way, trying to make it easier, and I'm not sure that we did, but we got to the top, weren't seeing any horses, when Jamie's like, "Hey, are those ears behind those rocks over there?" And I'm like, "Where?" And you look, and here comes this horse running at us. I'm like, "Yeah, those are ears." And then pretty soon, out of the trees, all these horses start pouring out. And that's what they do in the northern part of the HMA. They hide under the trees in the heat of the day. And then we followed them a little bit further, and there I find Jamie with this audience of pronghorn staring at her. So it was really cool, because we got to see pronghorn interacting with horses, completely showing that, yes, all species can cohabitate in all kinds of environments.
So Deb and I really like Dry Lake. We found ourselves going back there a lot. And we finally were able to drive up and not hike up. And when we went up there, we saw this lone bachelor stallion, and he was beautiful. Deb called him Clint Black, and you could tell she had a connection with him. And we just kept watching him, and he kept sticking around and letting us film him. And we were so into filming him that all of a sudden we all turn, and there's these two bachelors, and they're like, "Ah!" And we're like, "Ah!" And we all scared each other, and we all ran away. But they came back, and they gave us quite a show, and
they just kept running back and forth and challenging each other, and then they would run right by us, and then they'd run away and run by, run away and run by.
The sun was going down, and these bachelors were, they were puffing their chest, and they were prancing, and it was just such a beautiful moment.